There are moments in life when you instantly know something has gone wrong. Not because you witnessed it, not because anyone told you, just because you walked into the scene and your brain immediately started connecting dots. This was one of those moments. We had the grandkids for the day. The baby is 6 months old. The toddler is coming upon 3 years old, which means one is adorable and immobile. The other is adorable and capable of creating international incidents in under 30 seconds. My husband was watching both children while I made the dangerous decision to walk across the house to use the bathroom. Now, experienced grandparents already know where the story is headed, because if everything had gone according to plan, there wouldn't be a video. I came back through the kitchen and immediately noticed crayon pieces scattered across the floor. At the same moment, I spotted Ferrari and Freyja nearby. Naturally, I assumed the dogs had stolen the toddler's crayons. This seemed entirely reasonable. These are the same dogs who believe any object left unattended for more than 3 seconds has legally become theirs. So I delivered the universal dog correction. No. A firm, stern, unmistakable no. The kind of no that says, I know exactly what you've done. The dogs froze. The crayons stopped moving. And as I continued into the room, I discovered I was completely wrong. Because standing there was the toddler, holding an entire large tub of crayons, actively feeding them to the dogs, one at a time, like she was distributing treats at a petting zoo. The moment she heard me say no, the crayon she was holding dropped, not because she felt guilty, because she had been caught. There is a difference. A very important difference. Ferrari, meanwhile, looked deeply offended that snack time had been interrupted. From his perspective, a trusted tiny human was handing him colorful delicacies. He saw absolutely no reason to question the arrangement. Freyja also participated, because when Ferrari is making poor decisions, Freyja occasionally likes to join him for the experience. I cleaned up the crayon battlefield, escorted both dogs and the toddler into the living room, and returned everyone to my husband, who I should point out was supposed to be supervising the toddler. Instead, he'd become distracted with playing with the baby, a decision whose consequences would soon become apparent. A few minutes later, I heard commotion from the living room. My husband had discovered Ferrari, and Ferrari had apparently decided the crayon tasting menu was not agreeing with him. What followed can best be described as vomiting rainbows. 2 very large piles right on the living room carpet. Somewhere, a kindergarten art teacher felt a disturbance in the force. Ferrari looked much better afterwards. The carpet looked significantly worse. As for Freyja, at the time of this recording, she has elected to keep her wax-based snack. Apparently, she's conducting a longer-term scientific study. So now we wait, and we remain vigilant. Because eventually, one of 2 things is going to happen. Either Freyja will also vomit rainbows, or tomorrow's yard cleanup will become unexpectedly colorful. The real lesson here is not to underestimate the toddlers, because in the brief amount of time it took me to walk to the bathroom, a 2.5-year-old established an unauthorized dog feeding operation using crayons and successfully recruited 2 willing participants. Ferrari has already expressed interest in future taste testing opportunities. His application has been denied. for now.